So this pilot understands that real horror isn't just jump scares. It's dread. It's that sustained, slithering note of unease that something is fundamentally wrong with this town. The show lets that tension build and build and build, and then it goes for the jugular. The climax of this episode, set in a movie theater, which is my favorite place, all right? It's set in a movie theater, and it's sort of an all-out, unflinchingly, it's a brutal nightmare. It's shocking, it's bloody, and a really clear promise from the showrunners. We will not hold back. This is how you do a prequel. It never falls into the trap of over-explaining the monster. It doesn't demystify Pennywise. We're not trying to deconstruct Pennywise, though I do have a good understanding that there are going to be some prequel-y type scenes, meaning we will see more of his origin in flashback, so you get to see a little bit more of Skarsgård in that format. And I'm excited for that. I think it's gonna be great. But this doesn't demystify Pennywise. It actually really expands his influence. Bill Skarsgård is back, and my gosh, is he as terrifying as ever. I believe they were probably him because the man's an artist, and I can see him being like, no, I'll do those. But definitely, he's used sparingly, very lurking at the edges, which for me, that makes his full reveal that much more impactful. We get these amazing hints of the town's darker history and the 27-year cycle sort of connecting us to that wider lore. All right. In true Stephen King fashion, the supernatural horror is fed by, I would argue, real world horror. They use, I really like the way Andy Muschietti, he uses this sort of the racism and the hostility he faces as terrifying as any clown. And the show makes it clear Pennywise isn't the only evil in Derry. For me, anybody who's going to be like, well, that's just this and that, it's woke this, look. There's nothing more terrifying than when you can anchor, or more, if you will, your horror to reality. It makes, again, human beings are probably the more scariest thing ever, regardless of monsters, demons, whatever. Human beings are rough. And I love the way that it really takes and adds to that element. I think the town's human darkness, the bigotry, the trauma, the secrets, Pennywise is, all those things rather are the appetizer. Pennywise is really just the main course. Let's say it like that. It's brilliant. It's layered storytelling. And I think that's why I'm so excited and hyped for this.